There's something about it that's very magical. Thanks for tuning in. Today, what we're going to be talking about is suspended chords. We're going to talk about how to form them. We're going to also talk about how to use them over various tones. Suspended chords are used all across the world, all different genres of music, and today we're going to make it very easy for you to understand. Do you like what you see on this channel? Do you want to help us to grow? Then do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on any more of the great content we got coming your way. All right, so we're going to be in the key of A flat major. Let's check out the number system and scale. So A flat is the 1, B flat is the 2, C is the 3, D flat is the 4, E flat is the 5, F is our 6, G is the 7, and then we're back at the 1 A flat. So that's our number system and scale. That's what we use to identify what we call chord progressions, using the number system of the scale of the key you're in. So if you're doing a chord progression and someone says, take me to the 2, then to the 5, then that would mean you would go in the left hand, you would play the B flat, that's the 2, to E flat, that's the 5, and you would play the chords that correspond with those bass notes. That's a different story, but the chord progression is always played in the left hand, or if you have a bass player, the bass player plays those tones too as well, and you will play chords. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the primary chords of the key that we're in. So in any key, you have what we call primary chords, and we also have secondary chords. The primary chords typically are the major chords that you would find in any key. So in the key of A flat major, the primary chords are going to be on the 1, the 4, and the 5. In any key, the primary chords are going to fall on the 1, and the 4 and the 5 of the scale of the key you're in. So in this case, we're in the key of A flat. A flat is the 1, D flat is the 4, E flat is the 5. And over each of these tones, you're going to play the corresponding major chord. So on the 1, which is the A flat, you'll play an A flat major chord. Over the 4, you will play a D flat major chord. Over the 5, you would play the E flat major chord. Okay, now the secondary chords, those are different. We're not going to get into those because I want to focus on the primary chords in this particular key. The secondary chords, that's a whole nother lesson. So when it comes down to forming suspended chords, what you're going to do is, if you look at the major chord, let's look at the chord on the 1, the A flat major, right? So if we play an A flat major chord, we got the 1, the 3, and the 5 of the A flat major scale. This is the A flat major chord in root position. Now, when it comes down to suspending this chord, it's one quick change. It's taking the 3, which is the C, and replacing that with the 2, and that's how you suspend it. You get rid of the 3 and replace that with the 2. So now instead of playing the 1, 3, 5, we have the 1, the 2, and the 5, because this is a sus2 chord. So you get rid of the 3 and play the 2, and it creates this suspended sound. So why is this important? Why does this sound so good? Well, there's something about this chord, especially in gospel music, when you play around and with arpeggios with it. There's something about it that's very magical, it's very suspenseful, and it creates this emotion of worship. And it's very, very commonly used in gospel music. It's used in a lot of pretty pop songs. It's used a lot, and it creates this nice vibe. So when it comes down to the primary chords, on the 1, 4, and the 5, you would find the suspended chords for each of those tones. So we already found the sus2 for A flat. This is an A flat sus2 chord. That's the 1 chord. And remember, I told you the primary chords fall on the what? The 1, what else? The 4, and the 5. Those are the primary chords. 1, 4, 5. So on the 4, the D flat, I already told you, okay, find the major chord, and instead of playing the 1, 3, and the 5 of that, now I'm gonna give you a shortcut for those of you who can't find the 1, 3, 5 for every chord, because I know some of you guys are beginners. Some of y'all don't know all your scales. Make sure you go and check out